point in your career isn't when you are failing, it is when you are doing well enough that you stop growing. There is a dangerous moment in every career, not when you fail, not when you get fired, but when everything starts feeling comfortable. You know your job, your boss trusts you, the salary is decent, and you stop asking yourself a terrifying question. What if I'm no longer growing? Because sometimes comfort isn't success, it is the beginning of stagnation. Imagine two professionals, same age, similar education, similar intelligence, same company. 5 years ago, both were ambitious. One volunteered for difficult projects, spoke in up meetings, learned new technologies, asked for the responsibilities. The other became extremely good at asking the job. They became reliable, predictable, comfortable 5 years later. One is being considered for the executive table, the other is wondering, why did everyone else move ahead and here is uncomfortable truth? It probably wasn't because they were less talented, it was because they stopped becoming valuable in the new ways. And that's where executive presence enters the story. The first reveal is executive presence is often misunderstood. People think it means explosive and expensive clothes, a confident voice, perfect body language, walking into a room like you own it. But real executive presence is something much deeper. It's the perception that the person can handle bigger problems. And here is the problem. Comfortable professionals often become excellent at handling yesterday's problem. They know the systems, the people, the processes, the shortcuts. They know exactly what to do, and that's precisely why they became comfortable. But organizations don't promote people simply because they are comfortable handling the past. They promote people who appear capable of handling the future, and this creates the first career paradox. The better you become at the current role, the easier it becomes to stop preparing for the next role. Think about first year in the new position. Everything is difficult. New people, new system, new expectations. You make mistakes, you ask answers, you stay late learning. Your brain is constantly adapting. Then something changes. You became good. You know the answers. Meetings become predictable. Problems become repetitive. And your brain loves it. Because certain feels safe. But career doesn't always reward safety. Your comfort zone slowly becomes an invisible border. You stop volunteering, you stop experimenting, you stop challenging assumptions. You stop learning things that make you feel stupid again. And that last one is critical because growth always begins with feeling incompetent. And the executive trap is here is something most professionals discover too late. Being indispensable can actually become a career trap. Imagine you are the person everyone depending on. When something goes wrong, they call you. Whenever a problem appears, you solve it. Your manager says you can't afford to lose you. Sounds like praise. But ask yourself, are they preparing you for promotion or keeping you exactly where are you because you are too useful there? This is one of the most dangerous career traps. You become so good at doing the work that nobody imagines you leading the people who do it. And the solution isn't working hard, it changes what people associate with your name. The identity shift. Early is the career you rewarded for execution. Can you do it? Later, you are rewarded for judgment. Can you decide? And then the leadership asks, can you influence? And eventually, can we trust you with something bigger? That is transition for employee to leader to executive. But comfortable professionals are remain trapped in first identity. They say, give me the task, I will finish it. Executives think differently. What problem are we actually trying to solve? That difference seems small. It isn't. It's the difference between being seen as a doer and being seen as a strategic leader. Pattern interrupt the meeting. Imagine you are in a senior position leadership meeting. Someone presents a major problem, employee turnover, failing revenue, customer complaints, operational failures. Everyone is waiting. The comfortable professional says, we should follow the existing process. The executive asks, why is this happening for the first place? That's executive presence, not speaking louder, not speaking more, seeing deeper. And here is the uncomfortable truth. You may be extremely competent and still not look ready for the next level because your organization isn't only evaluating what you accomplish, it's evaluating how you think. Your career has two currencies. The first is performance and the second is perception. Performance answers what have you delivered, perception answers what do people believe you are capable of delivering next. You need both because you can be excellent at your job while remaining invisible as a future leader. Think about professionals who constantly say, I deserve a promotion. Maybe they do, but promotions aren't always awarded for deserving the next level. They are awarded when decision makers become convinced. This person is already operating at the level that is the shift. Stop wasting for the title to behave like a leader. Start behaving like the leader before the title arrives. The comfort zone test. So, how do you know if comfort has become the career trap? Ask yourself five questions. 1. When was the last time you learned something that made you comfortable? 2. When was the last time you volunteered for a problem nobody wanted? 3. Do senior leaders know your name for the judgment or only for your execution? 4. If your current job disappeared tomorrow, would your skills still be valuable? And finally, number 5, are you building skills for the career you have or career you want? The final question can change everything. Escaping the comfort zone doesn't mean it quitting the job. It means deliberately increasing the level of difficulty. Take on cross-functional project, learn finance, understand technology, study strategy, improve the communication, learn how the business actually makes money. Speaks in terms of outcomes instead of activities. Don't say I managed recruitment. Say I improved workforce capability while reducing hiring risk. Don't say I handled employee issues. Say I resolved problem risks that could have affected productivity and business continuity. That's the corporate jargon. That's a change in attitude. You are moving from what I do to what problem I solve. The emotional turn is because one day you may look around your office and realize something frightening. You have spent 10 years becoming extremely good at a job that no one longer exists in the future you imagine. The technology changed, the industry changed, the company changed, but you didn't. Not because you were lazy, not because you were intelligent, because you were comfortable. And comfort rarely announces itself, it whispers. You have earned a break, then you already know enough, then why risk it? Until one day, the opportunity you have been waiting for goes to someone who was willing to become uncomfortable again. Your comfort zone isn't a place, it's an identity, it's vision of you that says, this is who I am. Growth begins when you ask who I could become. The next promotion may require you to work harder. It may require you to become visible in a completely different way. Think bigger, speak strategically, take intelligent risks, build relationships beyond your immediate team, understand the business, develop judgment, and most importantly, become someone the next level needs. Your career doesn't usually die in one dramatic moment, it fades. one comfortable decision at a time. So don't ask, am I successfully right now? Ask, I am becoming more valuable tomorrow. Because the moment you stop growing, your comfort zone starts becoming your ceiling. If this made you rethink your career, subscribe because the next level doesn't begin with your promotion. It begins with becoming the person who deserves it. Thanks for watching my video.